his biggest accomplishment was Area 51 on the preliminary PGR. So,
That's
you know,
right.
you definitely got a bit of a challenge ahead of you if you're Mercury. But then again, let's sing his praises a little bit too. Young guy has been #1 on the Philadelphia Power Rankings a number of times. Currently sitting, I believe, in the top 6.
Yes.
In Philly as well.
Number 4, I believe.
Yeah, number 4.
No,
so,
5.
Yeah, Kid is good. Kid has proven himself a number of times, and it's at these bigger events where he tends to struggle a little bit, but he's looking to change his fortune tonight here against Jen. This is losers top 8. I believe our 7th part of the bracket, and winner of this gets to go into guaranteed losers quarters, awaiting a loser from winner's bracket.
He has not been struggling recently. He has multiple wins over Bonk, Yoda Cage, and Beast. I mean, that's the very top of the PR right there, and has traded blows with individuals like Jackal and Leon, in fact. But yeah, no, it's all that experience coming to fruition and perhaps showing out here against, frankly, one of the more aggressive Palutenas that the Smash world has known.
Oh, damn right.
Chasing him down into the blast zone to draw first blood, in fact.
Yeah. And I think it might have been an unfortunately timed air dodge from Mercury, but again, I feel like the chase that Jen brought up there definitely scared Mercury into maybe messing up his ledge invincibility there a little bit. But let's talk about Merc's gameplay a little bit. He is a master, a maestro, if you will, of tempo mix-ups. This kid does not play to one-set rhythm. He likes to go crazy at all times. And at a blink of an eye, Stu, he can change that up.
And now we're seeing, I mean, the ability to do that with that character is so important, but Mercury disregarding all that. You know what? Meet my friend with the top hat, Arsene, and going to introduce himself real fast to the young goddess. Nice to meet you. Let me go ahead and escort you to the blast zone here on this right side.
Mercury's going to make it back on the stage. This is his 2nd stock. Jen right now with a pretty commanding lead. And Mercury seeing what he can do to try to bring this back a little bit. And I love like the spacing game. I don't think there's a single Joker player in the world, Stu, who plays around with guns as much as Merc does.
I mean, yeah, he's just so good at manipulating people's movement off stage, but Jen is going to be the one to find success early on in this one. Almost a full stock lead, in fact. It's exactly that right now. Mercury cannot make it back to the stage. Arsene, not of any help if you can't get your feet on the ground. And this is a tough situation for Mercury to be in. I mean, I don't think it's certainly not chalk, especially not when you have a power like Arsene at your side. But I mean, what does he have to do in order to adjust to this rather unorthodox Palutena?
Well, what you're seeing right now, Stu, is he's definitely opting for a lot of that gunplay, you know, get some extra chip damage on the board without sacrificing too much of his positioning or putting himself too close to Palutena. And also, offstage, when he had Arsene, we were seeing a lot of swinging for the fences, a lot of down airs, a lot of stuff like that. Oh my God, and the perfect timing on the frame trap.
Jen is bloodthirsty. He came into this with a chip on his shoulder and rage in his heart, and he is finding these kills with a little bit of ease, but goodness gracious, looking at his opposition with utter contempt, it looks like, Laird.
Yeah, steely-eyed. I've sat next to that guy as a player before, and boy, it is hard to shake his mental. That dude knows he's good. You see his tag there as well, all this. He knows that he's worth it. He knows that he's that good. And he is all that.
That man's the realness, for real, for real. I mean, after being sent to loser's side, by Bonk, no less, by a score of 2-0, 3 straight wins in order to get to this point, beating Silvio, MPG, and Jeepers in order to make it to this round.
That MPG win was absolutely emphatic. I don't know if you were in the crowd at all for that, but
I was.
Man, the people there cheering on their hometown hero MPG fervently, and he's going to take an early exit due to Jen. Speaking of early exits, Mercury right now with a pretty commanding lead on this first stock. If he gets Arsene soon, could very well be curtains for Jen, unless they can do something about it quickly.
It'll be interesting to see what MPG does going forward, to be sure, but it is Jen standing on the stage in the blinding spotlight. The goddess of light has never been one to shy away from that. But Mercury looking to cast a shadow of doubt upon the gameplay of Jen, looking to do so with those projectiles. That gun, and certainly Aegon can provide a little bit of a burn, but nothing rubs salt in the wound quite like that knife of Joker.
Jen right there, he misinput a turnaround grab and just got a regular grab, no turnaround necessary, and Mercury was able to recognize, okay, he dropped shield, boom, up smash. And already, with the extra time he had on Arsene, has taken the percent lead on this second stock for Gen. Meanwhile, he's still on his first one. Gen has yet to shake this guy away from a stock.
Mercury playing with a little bit more confidence. And yeah, this is the thing. I mean, you're talking about the mental game. Mercury's has been called into question in the past, and I do kind of wonder if Gen, how much Gen knows about that, just what he can do in order to shake Mercury off of his game. But right now, it does not seem to be working. That's a stock well earned by Gen, but still sitting at 106%. Yeah. Mercury knows he is far from out of this.
And if Gen didn't take that stock right there, Stu, that was another Arsene meter, which could have been completely devastating for Gen's chances at coming on top of this one. Right now, Gen doing a very good job of keeping Mercury pinned in that corner. Mercury's going to come down hard and heavy with a neutral air and take center stage back away with a gun. Here's the thing, though. Arsene is back, but he's going away quickly, Stu.
Makes you wonder if maybe you just keep the control stick neutral there, let the cutscene happen. But going to that's something for another time. Gen actually fighting with Arsene, trying to make that meter go away a little bit faster. Yeah, you're gonna hit all the buttons in the face. Arsene is going to make his exit.
Man, and
it's gonna miss on the tech chase there.
He is so close persistently at hitting these tech chases. The problem is he's just no cigar each time. We saw a second ago a dash attack get whiffed, that down smash get whiffed as well, and Gen was able to capitalize on two very costly mistakes from Mercury. He's keeping the stock alive, and he still has Rage too, so these combos are going to be much more effective early on.
I mean, just too much with that.
Oh my god.
With the Professor Oak and Pokemon Snap, you are close, but no, that's not going to be the case. Close, but no cigar is indeed it, and real close to taking that second stock. It could have been an entirely different game, but Mercury is going to have to find a way out of this, as it's going to be Gen with a 2-0 lead.
Mercury was so close to winning that game, and again, just one mistake, Stu, one mistake, and it cost him the whole game for it. Gen sometimes has those snap decisions where everything seems to make sense and he can put all the pieces together. And that's exactly what he did right there. Like, two missed tech chases there. And for the second time today, we are seeing Mercury counterpick into the Pyra Mithra.
That was the counterpick that he made in order to get past Andrew T, in order to qualify for top 8. Andrew T, the very good ZSS from Ohio. But going to run right into the face. And this makes sense, right? You got to be able to close down speed a little bit more, and you have a bit more of a disjoint to work with as well. Perhaps this makes Palutena's life a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, I agree. And you know, the extra speed, you know, Joker, I don't know how much he out-tempos Palu. It's not much. Mithra, though, definitely much faster, much better on the ground. And on top of that, you have the X factor in Pyra. You can just bring her out no matter when, and all right, you got bigger hitboxes. You got slower ones, sure, the ones that linger longer and deal more damage.
I mean, it's certainly not like Joker is helpless at the hands of Palutena, right? I mean, this is it's a character. Yeah, no, I flinched too. Yeah. But no, this is a character that wound up beating some of the best that the game had to offer when MKLeo was playing him, when Palutena basically was the meta at the top level of the game, in one way or another. But as we're seeing, Mercury just kind of burning in the light of Palutena as Gen. Doesn't matter what the character, Pyra, Mithra, Joker, Gen seems to have it all covered.
And yeah, that's no jump from Mercury. Whenever Gen gets a hard read like that, it's like, all right, I know when you're going to jump. Okay. I know when you're going to land. He can cover that so well with those guard point backers and dash attacks. Mercury not quite evening this thing up yet. Has a lot of percent on Gen's second stock already, 46, and climbing. But he is on his last stock, potentially of the tournament, Stu.
Your back is against the wall. What else can you do but fight? And Gen will mandate nothing less. Is the Blazing End is not going to find the mark. Gen just avoiding this offense a little bit too easily. I feel like you swing for the fences. It's great when you connect, but boy, howdy, do you strike out a lot.
Yeah. Mercury right now getting comboed there with the inner hitbox of the down tilt, a classic into the up air, keeping Mercury up in the air for a very long time. And that's what's been keeping Gen very much in the lead here. Going for the full Flame Nova, but not going to pop that shield or not even come close to it.
He's pressing a lot of buttons right now. I feel like Gen is catching on. This is a rough situation for Mercury to have to be in. Oh, that's a risky choice. Yeah, that's going to be back throw. Not even at ledge. Mercury going to get taken down by a score of 3-0, and I mean that's Gen. He's as he is as advertised. I mean, what else can you ask for from this Palutena? Get in your face, hit you, and dispose of you 1, 2, 3.
While he's yet to recapture his former success as Area 51 on the PGR since its inception, he's been climbing, he's been grinding, and he's been making sure that his presence is felt all throughout Tri-State. And